Hello and welcome back to Lady and the Frogs. So we are on Wednesday, the 7th of February, and here we are. Day off work, and I have stuff to list. And it's late, as usual. God, my hair's gone weird. Anyway, somehow, it's really weird because it's like scheduling ahead and having like constant activity on my account has provoked sales. I have to go to the post office. Um, Yesterday evening, I was thinking, oh, great, I don't have to go to the post office because I've only made one sale and it's a really mincy one, and I can put that through a post box. And then suddenly something happened, and I don't know what. So I'd sold some tokens yesterday, which was the thing that was going to go in the post. So that's by the by, because it's like a personal sale. It's just cereal vouchers. And then I've made loads of sales. So this I've sold this morning. These are Levi's like chinos. I accepted an offer of £15 for these. Said they lived in Ireland, so they were going to have to pay postage, airmail postage. Hence why I thought, well, £15, that's fine. And now they've moved to Harrow, so it's going to one of those stupid addresses. So I'm going to have to now send these like proper tracked, rather than second class, because I don't trust anybody in Harrow. I never have, because whenever I have problems, it's one of those stupid shipping addresses. It just really annoys me, where it's like they ship it on to the customer. I don't know why they don't just pay my postage. Yeah, so 15 quid for them. Probably shouldn't be throwing these down. I'll probably disconnect my microphone as usual. Then I've sold these for £30. Oh, juicy couture. I was going to keep these myself, but they are small, and they are small. And let's face it, I'd probably end up, all the rhinestones would end up falling off. And £30 is really good from three. Then I've sold this for £14. I've let it go just because it's Nike. I didn't know it was actually like a proper soft shell jacket, because I just put track jacket on there. But it is like a proper soft shell jacket. But then Nike just doesn't sell, so I don't know why I've picked this up. I must have picked it up like a while back. So yeah, £14. It is what it is. Because unless it's got something very specific on it, how is Nike going to stand out? Because there's loads and loads and loads of Nike out there. Then I've sold this Pure Collection. Now, I was a bit worried because I'm not very good with Pure Collection. I've got like a Pure Collection silk jacket, hasn't sold. I have another 100% cashmere jumper, which is in nice green. It is a size 8, but it is still 100% cashmere. I've had that for over a year, has not sold. Yeah, I have had it for over a year. And then this one has had loads and loads of interest because this one is a size 14. So, and I've had to repair it as well. Yeah, so I declared this. It had a seam repair on there, and you can see where I have done a seam repair. But it was only because the label had sort of like pulled this edge. So yeah, so something that's repaired has sold for 30 quid, and something that's fine can't sell for 20. Both 100% cashmere, both the same brand, but different sizes. It's probably because it's pink as well, isn't it? Because pink is good. And this has gone on auction because there was just something about it that I just thought it was a bit ropey. But I've only paid 2 quid for this one because this was when the 2 quid sale was on. So it's sea salt, but the label was a bit odd. But it is still sea salt. It does say made in India cotton. It's just obviously like an older version. So that's gone on auction. So that's gone for like £8.50, I think, on the auctions. Then I sold this. This is just like a basic like marl t-shirt, you know, grey marl t-shirt. The only reason I picked it up is because it was new with tags. Fat face, new with tags. Originally apparently 24 quid. If people want to pay £24 for a plain t-shirt like this, I mean, I know it's like Pima cotton and the rest of it. I've let that go for £10 because I just thought it's one of these things that, yeah, it is new with tags, but I did just get it for a quick flip and that's fine. And then randomly this skirt, which this is a loss. Yeah, I've had this. This has probably been around for 3 years. So I've got a lot of stuff which is all sat in an IKEA bag in the hallway, and I can barely pick it up and move it. All stock which I've written out because, like I said, I was weeding all of my stock out and getting rid of stuff. And this was earmarked to go. So I'd been, all the auctions which I had that was on reoccurring, I'd put them down to 99p. But this one had been on 99p for ages. So this is a loss because I will have paid 3 for it in the past. And it's something Artini, Italia. It's just it's cool because it's got this sort of like belted bit. Where's it gone? I've tucked it in. So it's got this belt on it. Please don't tell me that one of the roses has disappeared. No, it's in here. Is it? Come on. I put them in there to be on the safe side, but it didn't go anywhere. And then so it's got these like random roses that are sort of like an embellishment on it. So this was on auction, and they won the auction like it feels like a week ago. And I just put this aside, and I've already put it on my written off line item because I was sure that this was going to not be paid for. And then they paid for it this morning, so 99p. So, you know, I've actually managed to sell one of the things which I was trying to boot off. Monday I didn't make very many sales. I only sold that pair of jeans on the Monday. And I felt like I was being punished because in my impatience to it wasn't impatience actually, because when I was first going through the stuff like this, it was letting me go onto the automation and just say stop all the automation. And then I was putting everything in this IKEA bag to donate. And then the stuff which I wanted that to happen on Monday, it wouldn't let me remove the automation. So I just ended these auctions. And then that seemed to kill. I was punished for the rest of Monday for ending those auctions early because they had like 5 hours or something left. So I was punished for that because I just wanted to get some work done in the morning before I needed to go to work. Otherwise I probably would have done it later on. But this is going to become even more aggravating because I've seen that my shifts for the next coming weeks, and I've been put on some really annoying shift, which means that now I will be able to get very little done in the morning and very little done in the afternoon after my shift. So I'm really annoyed by that. And everybody else seems to have been like, other people don't seem to have been subjected to this new shift. So it's really irritated me. As if I wasn't irritated enough with looking at my spreadsheet and how things had gone. So anyway, let's stop being irritated and let's show you what I've actually picked up. So this is what I've picked up this week to resell. Randomly, I have some irregular choice. I was really pleased when I got these, and I was like, yeah. So I paid £5 for these, without looking at the how they were selling now. Apparently, these don't sell very well now. Must have been like some hangover from 20 years ago. So 20 years ago, this was the bee's knees. You know, these were like £100 shoes. Obviously, Sienna Miller was clipping around in her like little wedged heels. But these aren't popular with the next generation. The next generation don't want this. This is like my generation, and you know, maybe the people who were possibly born a little bit later. So these are supposedly the carousel ones. I've looked at the carousel ones. They barely sell at all. I'm really annoyed. They're size 5 and they're actually in my size. So they may end up, you know, becoming mine. But I won't be able to walk in these. It's so annoying. I just can't believe it. Yeah, so that's what they look like. I'd like to have thought that I could at least get £30. I thought they might well be like a 50 quid job. So I'm going to try £30 because they are boxed. They're not, I mean, yeah, they're worn, but they're not that worn. But yeah, apparently they don't sell. Glitter heel. I've looked through the sell-through rate as well, and they're not very good. I mean, they've got roses on them, but you see these are worn. And annoyingly, yeah, so that's the other one. I mean, there's nothing wrong with them. Annoyingly, the actual model on the box is plugged out, so I can't actually work out what's going on with them. But anyway, I mean, I thought it was a good deal. Apparently it's not. Yeah, so what I've got on there, which should tell me what they are, is not there. So that's just annoying. But I don't know. I had no idea that the market had just completely plummeted for them. So, I mean, let's hope that there's still people out there who want like 1950s styles clothes, because I've got a lot of that as well. Anyway, I've got an Under the Stories mesh top. So these would have been all £3. I haven't got the labels on these because I think these are things that I did get 2 weeks ago. I just haven't processed these because I was working on everything else. So Under the Stories mesh top. It is size 14 apparently. I know that Under the Stories are a bit ropey with their sizing apparently, because I would have thought that that was only a 12, but maybe it is a 14, and I'm right tempted to keep this as well, because this is right up my street. This is terrible. Right, let's just put that there. I know that these are on my spreadsheet, so I don't need to like put these on my spreadsheet, and the other things do need to go. I've got a Jules top. There's a lot of times I see Jules and I'm leaving it, but I've got that one because it's got embroidered beads on it, and I do think it's a decent size. Oh, but it's been cut out. It's been cut out. Yeah, I cut it out because why would we want to know what size it is? And they don't put it on here. Right, I think this is a size 14. Size 14. We'll go with size 14. And then this, I've ummed and ahed about getting this, and then I just thought, you know, it's £3, just take it. Basic top, mint velvet, brand new with tags. Apparently it was £79. You know, it's so, you see that and you just think, what, really? Blossom floral jacquard blouse. People who want blouses want buttons up the front. That's what a blouse is. But anyway, apparently it isn't. So yeah, cheap, cheap, cheap. And then stuff which needs to go on my spreadsheet. I've probably made mistakes here. Who knows? This feels really nice, this material. It's almost like it's new. So this is £4. And this is again and Under the Stories, and it says small. Under the Stories, really nice. There's something really nice about this. This is so soft. God, this is lovely. I want to keep this. How is this just polyester and viscose? This is polyester, viscose and elastane, and this feels almost as soft as cashmere. Maybe it's just because it hasn't been washed. I don't know. This is really nice. I can't get over this. Yeah, so hopefully I can. No, I won't be able to get any more than 25 for this because I've got a really nice Under the Stories jumper on at £30 at the minute. They do not sell for that region, so let's get realistic. We're coming into the spring ones, but that is really nice and soft. Got a £3 pair of Levi's. You don't even want to go there because I was working yesterday and somebody put a £3 pair of trousers which were brand new with tags, Paul Smith, 100% wool trousers. You know, and but you know, I've become this person, and I'm just positive when other people, you know, get really good deals. So I'm becoming a better person for working in charity shop. 512s, they seem okay. I mean, I have sold some Levi's today. They've got a bit of wear on there. I mean, for £3 you can't moan. Can't moan. I think this is a dress, but then I think the size is quite a large size. Anyway, it is £5. Joe Brown's. Yeah, and it says it's a size 20, which makes me wonder whether it is actually a top. So, yeah, this would actually be a top because it's a size 20. Yeah, so a top, £5. So that means that the pricing is wrong on this. I feel really sorry for the people of Wigan, because I know that the pricing that's going on at the moment at our cancer research is to do with the staff who are training to be at Wigan, and they don't like, I just get the impression they don't like having to price cheap. So I just hope that the shop that opens at Wigan is actually going to be a proper discount one, because I just honestly, I despair. Yeah, that is a top, and that should have been priced as tops, which at a cancer research discount shop should be £3, because it's supposed to be 2 and 3. Jumpers are supposed to be 4, and dresses are supposed to be 5. So that's been charged as a dress, and it is not. And I should have put that at the till, but I didn't look at the sizing. Yeah, so Peanuts records. I love this. I kind of want this for myself, but you know, I have to admit that I don't like high-waisted trousers because I just think it makes me look weird. I think it makes you look like a Playmobil person. And I don't like wearing high-waisted stuff, but it also means that I'm too big to be wearing stuff like this, and I absolutely love this. Obviously it's only like high street, it's Pull and Bear, but I just love the Peanuts records. I've looked it up, there's no real comparables, so I'm going to, do you know, I'm going to try for 30 because I like it. I like it for myself. Another jumper, another cashmere jumper that I probably won't be able to sell. I think this is menswear. God, something stinks. I don't know if I need to wash this. There's a strange smell. You know, like hair oil smell. Like hair oil, why the hell are you wearing this? So £4. Pure cashmere. It's only Marks and Spencer's. It says XL. It is menswear because it smells funny. But I'm loath to have to wash cashmere because I'm not a very safe person. Maybe that just needs something spraying on it, like a linen spray on it, rather than me messing around. This should be menswear, I believe. I haven't looked at this. I think it is menswear. This is my first time finding this brand. I've paid £3. You know, see, this is the thing. Some people don't know their brands. Never found this in Manchester. Finisterre. Burnt orange, so I'm going to struggle to take photos of that, but yeah, really pleased to find that. Apparently I could probably get around like 40 or 50 for that. So thrilled to bits. And then this is my 1950s stuff here. Oh no, I've got something else. I meant to look this up. Some things I'll only buy if they're brand new with tags. Pasha Mama. I don't. I needed to look that up, and I didn't have time because I just didn't want to get caught in more rain, so I just bezzed it out the door. But for brand new with tags, it does say made in Nepal on it, so I know that that's a good thing, and it's handmade in wool. Handmade in Nepal for 100% wool, and I've paid £3. Yeah, Pasha Mama. I don't know, but I do recognise that, you know, it's like it goes hand in hand with the Peruvian collection a lot, doesn't it? So that should be okay. But then we are also drifting out of hat season. But then I don't mind so much keeping hold of a hat rather than the 1,000 jumpers going into spring. I've got that because it's a cat blouse. I was not going to get it, and then I saw that it was new with tags. But sometimes the new with tag stuff, when it comes to two, is more annoying because sometimes I can get like the £20 region for a discontinued two blouse, especially one that's got like cats on it. But then not so much if I've got the original price tag on there saying £12. But obviously I've paid £3. So if I get if I get £15 for that one, that's fine because it is a quick flip. I always sell the cat and dog print ones of these, fine and dandy, size 12. Yeah, so that's an easy sell, even though it's just a supermarket brand. And then I've got some more new with tag stuff here, which is quite cool. I was a bit reluctant about getting this because it's boring. So it is just a boring green dress, but it is like this 1950s style. This is Hell Bunny, and I do like Hell Bunny for myself, so I'll be able to sell it based on that. It says it's the Vera Lynn dress, and it's in size 3XL, which is apparently a UK 20. But obviously I've paid £5 for it, so let's hope I've done the right thing, because I haven't checked it. And then I've got a cardigan. Oh, these, do you know, I don't know why I didn't take these out of the bag last night, because everything was just chaotic when I came in. And I shoved everything into the corner because I wanted to hoover. So yesterday I did work, and then I came in here, I came home and I hoovered and I mopped and I tidied up and I cleaned the bathrooms and I changed the bed sheets and I did the laundry. So this is why these have got shoved and creased, which doesn't help me very much, like getting on with things this morning. So this jumper is another size 20 3XL, and this is by Collective. Oh, it does say what it is. Norma jumper. The last few Collective things I've had have had this, like, what you call it, swing tag, but then there's absolutely no information on it, so you think, oh, why did you bother? But again, £5. Oh, sing hallelujah when when we can go back to pricing normal. Another Collective item, and this is again size 20. You cannot go wrong with a cherry print skirt. I mean, I'm a bit dubious as to whether this is a size 20, because I know I'm not like a pigeon small girl, but I am only a size 16 on a bad day. If I wear size 16, they fall down on me. So I am like a size 12 to 14. And this feels quite tight. So that's a bit of a bother, because I just think that these are going to come back. Do they have pockets? Well, no, because, you know, that would be useful. Yeah, so, I mean, I can't complain. It was £3. But I'm a bit dubious about those sizes. But again, it must be because other people like high-waisted things and I don't. So another skirt there. This is the last item in my haul. And this one is Lindy Bop. So this should be a similar size. Where's the size, darling? And can I find it? Or is it further up to the top? Here we are. Elf green colour rose, size 22, UK 22. Again, I'm dubious. Yeah, so I must be a real like fat girl. I mean, yeah, I don't think they're being very fair there. I mean, maybe I am. Maybe sizing is changing, and maybe I am a lot bigger. But I know, I know that I'm a size 12 to 14. I know that I know that some of the 16 stuff I've just had to get rid of because it was falling down on me. So even if I was a size 18, this would be tight. So I'm a bit dubious about this, unless it really does fit massively high-waisted. But even then, I just think that that's tight. So maybe that's why they're donated, because the sizing is wrong on them. So yeah, I'm a bit dubious about whether that was a good idea. And yeah, and that's all I've got. And this is what I need to process today, because everything's been fabulous because I've been scheduled ahead, and now I'm not scheduled ahead. So I need to get some of this photographed and processed today, because I only had 3 things go live yesterday. And I have got a whole load of stuff to do. Hence why I came back yesterday and I cleaned like crazy to get this place nice so that I could actually like crack on with work today. And now I've been lazy this morning. But I did not expect to have all of that stuff to post. So long may it continue. If I don't end up with loads of stuff listed today, then at least I can start scheduling for tomorrow. It is what it is. If the worst comes to the worst, I've still got stock taking to do. I realised that I had actually done the skirt stock taking as well. So I've only got jeans and coats, trousers and bottoms, both men and women, to do. And the, what do you call it? Hello. I don't know. My brain's gone. Coats. But I seem to be doing okay with some of these things. They just seem to keep straggling through, even though I think that they're not very fresh listings. I have sold 2 pairs of trousers there, so, and I've sold a coat, so it can't be, the listings can't be that stale that they're not got any traction. So, but I have got that to do in the long term, and it doesn't do any harm to get them listed. Actually, I don't need to worry about doing that in any hurry, because I've actually, the ending and relisting and stock take that I did do of the men's t-shirts, that means that I have technically got things going live until Sunday, because I scheduled all of those in, and that's like 10 a day. But they're not what I regard as fresh listings. The way that I'm going forward, I wanted like 5 brand new items going live every day. But anyway, I'm not going to get any of that done if I just sit here babbling on about it and not actually doing it. So I'm going to get all that stuff processed and try and get that on. So that's the position that I'm in today. So I hope everybody is well. And yeah, that's me for today. And if you do fancy going to the cancer research, you know, Salford store, the Valentine's display that is in the window is courtesy of me. So most of it's been shopped now. It was great when I should have just taken a picture when I did it, but most of it's been shopped now. There are some benefits to your old manager leaving and a new manager coming in, because their background is like big department stores and big window displays, so they're quite keen on these things. So it's been quite nice to actually do that. Anyway, I will leave it here, and I'll get this video on now. And it's goodbye from me, and goodbye from Shelley and Sean. Shelley and Sean. Yeah, the other mainstay frogs have been washed and are not exactly dressed. They're only wearing their hoodie. So thank you for watching, and I'll be back again soon. Goodbye.